Buenos dias, amigos from the Lakeside area. Okay, I did put up a video a few months ago, things to do, you can do to stay active here in the Lakeside area. Now, there's a couple, two or three things in addition to that, the list I gave you, that I've had experience doing. I haven't done all these things that I'm going to tell you about. I am physically challenged in a couple ways, but I do a lot of these things, or some of these things, and I'll share them with you. And many expats do a lot of these things. Okay, first of all, I'll start with the e-bikes. Done videos on the e-bikes. Love the e-bikes. I'd recommend getting one. Um, I had one for 6 weeks of rental, and absolutely loved it. You can drive it all around the lakeside and on the cobblestone roads as well. So, check those e-bikes out. You can get those at Stroke Bikes, and that's across the street from the Ajijic bus terminal. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about walking. I've done hundreds of walk tours, primarily in Ajijic and Chapala over the last year or 13 months. You could walk everywhere, all the towns. There's a lot of walking you can do. So just you go on the bike paths, Malacan streets, whatever you choose to do. But be careful in places where there's cobblestone. So, and keep your eyes out on the road in front of you too. And so you can do a lot of walking all over Lakeside. Okay, hiking. Wow, there's a hiking club. They meet once or twice a week. I don't know if they changed locations or not, or times. I believe it's pretty early in the morning, but come down here, you can get that information. I never joined a hiking club. I've never hiked in the mountains, although I have done many videos. And I walked in the hills of Ajijic. So, but for those who like to hike, there's some hiking. There is a hiking club that I know about. And also, if you're at the Lake Chapala Society or just down the street, steps away, there is a adventure place. I don't know the name of it. But they will take you on hiking tours and kayaking tours, and there might be even more. So you want to go down there. They're located right next to Endless Delhi. Okay, let's talk about swimming pools. I have a swimming pool in this gated community, but for those who don't, say you don't have a swimming pool, there's hot springs, there's different places. I believe they're out towards San Juan Coastal, Hocotepec area. I've never been there, but they have hot springs, pools, and places you can go to out that way. Come down, or just look on the internet and go into their websites of the places that have them. And all this is pretty inexpensive. Now, talking about swimming, there's also swimming in Chapala at the Monte Carlo Hotel. A month or two ago, I did a video there, and I did return to go use the pool. I loved it there. Now, to use the pool, the hot club, or the pickleball courts, we'll talk a little bit about pickleball courts in a minute. To use that facility and use those things, you don't have to rent a room. Just go there, you can make a call to reserve your time there. I know the pickleball goes throughout the day. I don't remember exactly what times, but the pool is 10 to 6 p.m. and you can use those facilities all day and the hot tub without even renting a room. The pool, I know the charge for the pool is 150 pesos, equivalent to $7.50, and the pickleball courts are much less, or they're less. And they have a restaurant there. Once again, they have a restaurant, and they'll bring food and your drinks right down to wherever you're at there. So check that place out as well. Pickleball, Mel's Restaurant, and I believe it might be a social club. I've never been there. I do know there is pickleball A lot of people like to go there. It's a good place. That's on Zaragoza, just a few blocks outside the Ajijic Plaza. Wow, talk about the Ajijic Plaza. You can find yoga lessons there. Free yoga a couple times a week. I was down here the other day. Someone was doing yoga. They had a yoga class, and it's free. Also, there's a lot of really good yoga instructors here in the Lakeside area, all over Lakeside. No shortage of instructors or people that do yoga too. And I took a couple classes for yoga from a very well educated introductory yoga for me on Calle Victoria, about 3 blocks east of the Ajijic Plaza. Really inexpensive. Great yoga instructors there. And all over the Lakeside area. In at the Lake Chapala Society, I believe they have yoga. I know there's stretching. You can go in there and do some stretching and limber up and things like that. You'd have to contact the Lake Chapala Society for those details because I don't know when or if these classes change days and times. So contact them on their website and you'll find out more information about what goes on there. Okay. Also, let me look at the list. I'm trying to do this. Let me look at this list. Golfing. You can golf at Chula Vista, directly across the street from the hospital, San Antonio. I'm not a golfer, never played golf, but there's a gentleman right here in this community. He goes down there 3 days a week, religiously. Goes down there and plays golf. Now, there is another place to play golf that I'm aware of. That's either in Chapala or San Nicolas de Abada. I don't have that information. I've done videos I should know, in San Nicolas de Abada and have done hundreds of videos in Chapala, and I just don't have the information on that. But I hear it's pretty good. It's a good place as well. Tennis. You can find tennis also at Chula Vista and in San Antonio, directly across or diagonally across from the hospital, San Antonio. And you can get a tennis instructor there. He's a pro. Done an interview with him, re-uploaded it a few days ago or a week ago. He will give you instructions in tennis and also play with you. But if you find you don't need an instructor, you can go down there. There's people that go down there. They play singles. They bring their friends, play singles and doubles, and really enjoy playing tennis at Chula Vista as well as golf. Now, speaking of tennis, at the Cristiana Park, people call it the Cristiana Park. Actually, it's Parque de Cristiana in Chapala. There are tennis courts, and you can go down there and play. I go down there, I take a couple cans of tennis balls, and if I don't have someone to play tennis with right now, so what I do is I go and take 2 cans, and I go down there and I practice serves. Now I'm supposed to play with someone. It's not set up yet. Our schedules are different. We're trying to get together and play some tennis. You can play singles and doubles there as well. And in addition to that, if you want to get an instructor, by what I was told, you can get an instructor there Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. And there's also rackets. If you don't have a racket, you can rent one. Really inexpensive there. And even have rackets for sale on the facility there in the facilities. But it's outdoor tennis, of course, and it's great there. It's a nice place to go. Let's talk about basketball. Several months ago, I was on the Ajijic shooting videos, and I stopped, took a break. I saw these teenagers. They have a basketball court there, nice court there, and you can go and play basketball, shoot some hoops, or whatever you want to do. I just dribble around over there. I used their ball. I dribbled around just for a little bit, and I went and shot some free throws. I also was at Parque de Cristiana about a week ago or a few days ago, and I did upload a video of me making a free throw. Now, I did practice several or many free throws, and I did make them all. Not 100% by any means, free throw percentage shooter, but I still like going down there. There was a gentleman in the video. He was doing layups and all kinds of things, and he is pretty good. But I was just there that day. I was just doing free throws. Okay, let's see. You like jogging? You can jog all over the Lakeside area, Malachi's, pretty much wherever you want. Be careful, but you can also go on bike paths too. Um, I'm one. If I was a jogger, I wouldn't jog on it. When I said be careful, I wouldn't jog on the cobblestones necessarily if I was a jogger. But there are people who do even jog on those cobblestones. But provided you have the right shoes and you know what you're doing, go ahead. Of course, horseback riding. There's horseback riding. Oh man, there's in Lower La Floresta, there's a gentleman who has a daughter, and they'll take you horseback riding. And did want to say, did I say enough about yoga? A lot of professional yoga people here. You get it free in the plaza, and also yoga at the Lake Tahoe Society. You do some stretching exercises there. I may have said that. Okay, let me go along here. Dancing. Okay, you can dance. I took beginner salsa lessons at the American Legion. That's on Mondays at 6 p.m. But there's other places you can also take dancing lessons. That would be one which I know of is in the Ajijic Plaza. Those are free a couple times a week, I think, in the cultural center, right inside the cultural center. Now, if you're not, um, if you're a beginner, please go. But just because you can be, say, an experienced person or an instructor yourself, you can go down there. Although they do have instructors, you could be abused by being an available dance partner, an experienced dance partner, to dance with someone like me, per se, who is a beginner. I still need to practice more and do some, I'm not through with my dance lessons yet. But you can also find it before you come down here. Go find some instructional videos. You can learn dance on instructional videos and be a little more prepared. Also, I don't want to forget this. A lot of gyms are in Riberas. There's Sona Gym. It's called Sona Gym. There's one. Well, in the Bougainvillea Plaza in Central Ajijic, right next to El Torito, in that area, there is a Family Fitness Center. There's a gym there a lot of people like to use. I know there's one further on the Carretera and then around the corner on one of those streets, and there's even more. There's gyms all over this place you can use. So if you want to use a gym, mention horseback riding since going along through the list, and they pretty much got them covered. Boating, you can get on boats in Chapala, in Ajijic on Malachi's, and Horseback. Now, I've never been on any of those boats. I know people that have been, and they really enjoy the boat rides. Now, something else I learned recently is there are pontoon boats you can go on in Horseback. So you can go and do that if you want to go on a pontoon boat. Let me go along through here. I think I mentioned everything. So with that, I'm just going to stop this video. It's going on pretty long, and I believe there's probably more things you can do in this Lakeside area to stay active. I just gave you what I'm aware of and what I've been told, but tap on that notification bell and you'll be notified about also tap on that word subscribe, and you'll be subscribed to this channel. Thanks for